Biophilic design is usually about designing spaces with natural materials like wood, like mass timber, or natural wood furniture, or bringing in plants and foliages into this space. Natural light is also a key element as well. The benefits of doing this are things like reducing stress, increasing worker productivity, increasing overall well-being. But new science tells us that the biological effects of light are there beyond vision, affecting directly our mood, our focus, our alertness, and drives our circadian rhythm. These effects are primarily driven by sky blue wavelengths of light. And if you think about biophilic design, you really want to pair this with that biology. And now you probably think windows and skylights, and they can contribute a lot of these sky blue wavelengths, but there are caveats to each of them. If you think about where the sun's direction is, what kind of treatments you have on those windows, the seasons, even the most important thing of this though is where that occupant is looking. Because what we've learned is in order to benefit from those windows, you need to be facing them and within 5 feet from them. But even more than this, what we found is these biophilic materials like wood and plants love this sky blue wavelength just as much as we do. So when you look at timber, we measured the spectral reflectance coming off of this, so the wavelengths that are actually being reflected off of these surfaces. Timber absorbs 80% of that sky blue wavelengths of light, only leaving 20% for the occupants, and plants absorb 90% of those sky blue wavelengths of light, leaving only 10% for the occupants. So when you think about it, this biophilic design really is kind of an opposition of our biology, at least as it relates to light. So when you think about doing biophilic design, if you want it to operate with our biology, think about how to do design differently. You can't rely on light being reflected off of these spaces and off these materials. You have to think about how you could get those direct lines of sight to those lights to have something that is providing those key wavelengths, the key colors, the key signals, and the key directions that are basically providing that wellness driven and tailored towards your biology.